Because like what Lisa, what Lisa Nichols says, when you do that, you expose who you really are. You invalidate anything that you're trying to prove. You reveal things that you're trying to hide from other people. You're just being honest with yourself. And the last thing, instead of defending, you're being very critical of what you're doing in a way that you can actually grow. You remove all those things, then you can ask yourself this question. Now that I'm no longer trying to protect, prove, hide, or defend, now what am I going to be today? You are now opening yourself up to the world and just basically saying, this is me. This is who I am. I'm going to start from this point and I'm going to move forward. Now, as I tell that story of how Lisa Nichols was sharing that story with her audience, now I'm bringing it home as far as where in my life I did this so I could be better. But before I share that with you, I'm going to go back a little bit and come back to now. Here's the deal. Social media, one of the greatest tools we have right now. I mean, it has made people millionaires, billionaires. It allows people to launch careers. It allows people to express themselves in ways that maybe they would not have had the opportunity or the confidence through that social media platform. But what it also has done, it has allowed individuals to be fake, to create a facade of their life. Now, what I'm doing is I'm projecting out into the world my life, and I'm sharing it with you. But also, if you're watching these videos, I'm being very brutally honest as far as where I've come from. Felon, special ed student. I mean, I'm sharing all that stuff with you. I'm being absolutely honest because I'm living that, because I know in order to me to have moved to where I am now, I had to go through that. I had to embrace that. But back to social media, that vehicle is a double-edged sword. It allows people to create existence that shares with other people something that they're not. And then they go back to their world and they're not happy at all. Okay, so reason why I bring that up is when I was in prison, I was not allowed to do that because social media had not become a part of our existence. It wasn't available. And whatever you came into prison with, as far as your clothing, as far as your money, nobody saw it. There was no transfer of cash while you were in there. You couldn't bring in cars and bikes and all these different things and to try to validate whatever lifestyle you were living before you got out there. You were in prison. You were in your prison blues, or nowadays you're in your orange, and that was it. The only thing that might separate one inmate from another is maybe the fact that they could have some decent shoes sent in. But that's it. You could not sit over here and put on this fake image like I'm traveling over here, or these positive affirmations and all this other stuff that you see people living behind on social media. So I had to basically wake up every day and say, this is me. I'm not protecting anything. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not trying to defend anything. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to create a whole new me. And in order for me to do that, I had to acknowledge where I was in prison, felony. You could one or two places. You can continue to try to lie, or you can just say, you know what? I'm going to go from here and I'm going to try to be better. So that's exactly what I did. And so here I am now, college graduate, business owner, author, and trying to make a little movement as far as planning your greatness. Understanding that this process, yes, it's what's his name? Dr. Dennis Kimbro said very clearly in one of his speeches is that success is a statistical event.